What's going on, everyone? My name is Dan, this is DTM Design. So you can see my normal chair is not here right now, but that is because it is a project in the works for a new video coming up, so stay tuned for that. But for today, we have a big haul of Warhammer stuff, bits for dioramas I ordered from Poland, a little bit of revival in some books I read as a child. So let's get into this. This is a quick little haul video, and we'll talk a little more detail of what I bought and why I bought it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into it. So to rectify the problem of my chair being gone, I pulled out one of my outdoor chairs. Now, but before I sit down, I want to go over these shirts. So these are some vintage shirts I bought. Now, when I used to play Warhammer, I was in 6th through like 9th grade and like slightly into high school. I used to make videos on my Warhammer armies and videos and stuff like that on my old YouTube channel. But I was around during the 4th edition of Warhammer 40K. I really didn't play the game much. I did a lot more of the building and the painting. As you can see, I like to build and paint things through my videos. But yeah, so I picked up these shirts. I picked up this one. So it's an old Games Day shirt. It's kind of like what they did their conventions around, is what was called Games Day. You go, they have a bunch of tables set up, a bunch of things you can do at the event. This is, I guess, one of the old shirts. I wasn't around this time, but I remember this artwork being in the Games Workshop that I used to go to at the Block of Orange in Southern California. And yeah, so I remember this being one of the main artworks on their wall, and I thought it was really cool. And that's where these bits come in, because I want to recreate this shirt as a diorama. I bought another one of these Games Day shirts just because I'm into collecting vintage shirts and stuff like that, and this shirt's really cool. So I'm trying to collect more of these Games Day shirts. If you're someone out there who has one, please let me know, because I want to buy them. I do want to get these sleeves switched out. This is not the original sleeves, obviously, so I want them, you can see that someone did their own little stitching right there. But yeah, I gotta find a shirt that matches the color, obviously. Next thing, after talking about these, is gonna be this big box of bits, these books, and everything right here, so let's get into that. All right, now, to separate the video up, we're changing to the background to talk about these books. I feel like this is where you'd be reading a book more than my desk. But these books right here were 3 books that I read in middle school, late into 8th grade or something like that. But I remember I bought these at the Games Workshop I'd go to every weekend. First one I think I bought was 15 Hours. Now I was really into the orcs, so finding a book that had orcs in the front, for me as a child, was like, I gotta read that. These books kind of meant a lot to me. They're just kind of childhood books, some good stories, especially 15 Hours is the one I remember the most. I'm currently rereading this one, already finished this. I'll move on to Death World afterward, but they're just good books, and they're kind of like nostalgic childhood memories. So I figured, since I'm going through this Warhammer revival, I might as well and reread some of these books. And I don't remember 15 Hours. There's some stuff in here that reminds me that the writer like ripped some scenes off from Band of Brothers, which is kind of funny. Didn't notice that as a child, and I don't know, they're pretty good books so far. This one's decent. And I remember this one being really good at some point. I remember finishing this inside of Barnes & Noble as a kid. Can't wait to go down some nostalgic memories with this. But we're also gonna go down some more nostalgic memories with doing some of these dioramas and looking at the bits that I have. So let's go check that out. Like I said earlier in the video, I was playing Warhammer 40K around 2007 to 2010 in the 4th edition era. And when I was doing it, it wasn't as mainstream. You know, it was definitely a nerdier thing. It's something I kind of kept secret in middle school to the best of my abilities, not like super secretive, but definitely not letting everybody in the world know. So pretty much with it becoming a little more mainstream now, I think that's kind of what helped me get this little bit of revival. Other content like Star Wars and stuff, like the lore is just all over the place, or the media around it's not that great. And I feel like 40K has a really deep lore, and we have this new Prime show coming out with Henry Cavill. Now, at my Warhammer 40K, like I said, this was on like one of the walls at the store, and I want to make that a diorama, which leads us to all these bits, which also leads me to going down another path of starting kill teams or trying to learn kill teams. Anyways, let's go through here. So the first thing I picked up, if I'm going to be doing some Warhammer and some dioramas and all that stuff, is I needed a good paint set. So I've been watching Squidmar Miniatures. There's some guys in Sweden, they're really cool. They have some great Warhammer content, great dioramas and stuff. And this is kind of just what he recommended. I picked these up from Amazon. They were like 40 bucks. They got some dry brushes. They got some nice fine detail brushes, some basing brushes. So these are kind of just like these. I definitely will like to improve my painting, because I remember I was all right at painting, but now I have a better understanding of lighting and shadows and stuff, so I really want to try to attempt that with this diorama and make it the best I can. Alright guys, so let's go through these bits and other things I've purchased for these future Warhammer content and Warhammer dioramas that we're thinking about doing here. Now, I never had a wet water palette. Picked this up from Amazon as well. The paper, it kind of just keeps your paints wet as you're working, so for me trying to improve my painting and, you know, do blends and do lighting and shadowing and all that kind of stuff, this is going to be a cool little upgrade. But yeah, so let's get into some more interesting stuff now. Now I went on to Facebook Marketplace and some Facebook groups looking for bits I needed to match the Space Wolf stuff and get some orc bodies and things like that. I picked up this Space Marine. It's a Space Wolf, obviously, to match the Space Wolf here. Now, I picked this up because his positioning and positioning of his legs and stuff were exactly what I needed to kind of recreate what's on the back of the shirt. So these are some more bits to help match the diorama. These look like the orc bits. So these people sent me this stuff for free, so shout out to them. Told them what I was doing. So thankfully, you know, people in the community are really cool about handing out free bits and stuff. I sent them a shipping label, so they sent me some axes, some bolts, some shootas, and yeah. So this is another one right here from a Facebook group, some Space Wolf parts, I believe. He definitely hooked it up with way more than he needed to. All I really needed was an arm and this particular axe. We're gonna have to do some modification to the axe, obviously. You'll learn all this in the diorama video we make for this. But yeah, so this package is an important package. This one came all the way from Poland, from Bits of War. They're a company that make like a third-party bits, pretty much. So these are cast from resin. These will have to be cleaned. But the reason I bought from them is because I needed some orc legs and I needed some like shirtless bodies. So these are pretty much just bare chest orcs. Are cool, and they have these cool heads in here. There we go. They call them the veteran orc heads. They're all just bare-headed and skull teeth and just, you know, very simple. And like I said, all that is to match this. Guys, so like I said, we went through all these bits. They're all for that one diorama. But now, real revival where it starts is right here. So I bought a Kill Team starter set. It's the first edition Kill Team starter set. I got it for 80 bucks on Amazon, plus some credits I had and some rewards from my credit card. It was a lot. It was down to almost like 70 bucks and stuff with free shipping. So yeah, this has the starter set. Whoa, it even has the box. I didn't think it was gonna come with a box. I thought it was just gonna be screws. The Kill Team starter set. God, I hope you guys can see that. So skirmish battle. I am stoked to build this up and learn how to play this game. Now this is the first edition, so I already downloaded the app so I can learn the newer rules. I think it's on like 3rd edition. So kind of joining this game around the same age level as when I started playing Warhammer 40k. It was in its 4th edition, so not too far off. So it feels that it's poetic and meant to be that I start trying to learn kill teams. Finally, that I'm unboxing this and doing this video, I can finally start working or get those bits out and start working on those. I guess we just gotta open this up now. Doesn't look like it's too hard to open up. Not even any tape, that's cool. Let me slide this thing open. I haven't opened up a big ass set of Warhammer 40k in a long time. So looking at all these sprues, this is awesome. This is like a straight childhood flashback, and with adult money you can just buy this stuff way easier. You don't have to beg your parents or save up for a billion years, right? It's expensive stuff though, so appreciate the parents buying it back in the day, honestly. So we got some orc sprues here. That's really cool. Looks like there's the grot bits and the rocket boy and maybe the flamer guy on that sprue. So that's sweet. We got some Death Corp arms and leftover guns and stuff. So these bits will probably come in use for the table once we're done building all this. All this stuff I want to integrate into my table. Maybe we'll make them modular to move around. Probably be the best idea. And the detail on this rubble right here is awesome. Damn, these are really cool. But this is just really cool just to have that kind of terrain right out the get-go. The Orc Village table at the Games Workshop you used to go to was by far my favorite one. They had some crazy watchtowers and a whole bunch of cool stuff like that. These bodies are just so detailed. I've been watching a bunch of tutorials on how to paint these. Like I said, I want to learn how to play this, and so this is more about like doing a really good job painting, but also like playing. Here are the Death Corps bits and sprues. God, they're so tiny. We got the rule book, probably not the right edition anymore, and we got Recruit edition, but it'll be cool to like just kind of learn the game simply. It looks like they got some tutorials in here, so that's cool. I forgot that it comes with this ground pad, so you can just like play the game. You can unfold this, you don't have to build a table, and you got the cool texture, and you just lay that stuff down that you paint. There's the dice, a little small pack of orange dice, that's really cool. All the bases, and then the decals. All right, everyone, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for going through a little boring unboxing video, looking at the kill teams. Oh, we didn't even look at the back of the box. Check that out, guys. I mean, just the painting, the artwork on the back of that, that's sick. So I can't wait to get into all this stuff, and I can't wait to recreate this diorama and make a video on that and show you guys that whole process. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing of the Kill Teams box and the bits and the future diorama builds that are coming up that are Warhammer related. So if you could leave a like, comment, or subscribe on this video, I'd highly appreciate it, and there'll be a bunch of videos coming out in the future. So see you in the next one.